Welcome. This is January 28th. We're starting the SBO Developer Weekly Call. This week, we're going to be covering a little bit more about technical discussion. Let me just start sharing. Okay. Before I continued, did anybody else have any other items to bring up for this for the call today? Okay. There is one item on our list, updated to Operator SDK 1.3. Predrag, would you like to take us through that?
Yes, sure. So just want to kind of report to the group that last week we successfully, well, the beginning of this week, but the work started last week, we successfully managed to upgrade the project to the latest Operator SDK version, which is currently 1.3. So just kind of want to give you a heads up. So for the others having some PRs in the pipeline or planning to make some pipeline with the structure, I mean, Operator SDK, the version we have now, require the structural change in the project. So namely, the API moved under the API folder and controllers code moved to the controllers folder. Also, the configuration files, like all the YAML files, which are needed for deployment or bundle building, they moved under the config folder. The latest Operator SDK version is more or less just a wraparound QBuilder, which is a good thing because then we kind of got more aligned to the QBuilder and using the QBuilder under the hood. So the provided make files are for the daily development cycles. They don't actually use Operator SDK CLI at all. So in order to build and run your code, even to deploy against the local cluster without deploying for the image, you don't need to have Operator SDK installed at all. I mean, when you really build the bundle, then it's the time where you need to have the Operator SDK because some of the commands are invoked there, like to build the bundle, and then later on we have a OPM via to build the index. So all in all, the change is good because it allows us to, first of all, we are now using the GA version of the Operator SDK. Second, opened up, so we got the live dependencies which are more fresher, like the controller runtime is on 0.6.4, I believe. We use the API, Kubernetes API, which is 1.19. And this opens up possibility to introduce with the ease webhooks, for example, which is something which is required for a couple of tickets which are in the pipeline, like for avoid just to stop privilege escalations, to maybe check service binding instances on the submission time if they're kind of valid, have default values, or they're doing something which is not allowed. All the things are requiring webhooks. So yeah, and since our plan is to go with the service binding operator GA end of this quarter, beginning of the next one, I think this is what actually this kind of changes the coming in the right time. Actually, later should not be good because we would like to test with the new Operator SDK and all the new libraries and then iron out things which are maybe found. Is there any, I know that a couple of PRs are, in order to now rebase your PRs, I definitely suggest you to use the rebase command instead of merging from master, because the Git itself is smart enough. The most of the files are just really moved from one location to another. So Git knows how to handle rebases properly. So I don't know, Akash and Navni, who are the calls. So did you have any issues with rebasing to the latest master?
Yeah, Predrag, I already rebased it. So all the code which is there in the PR is
But
basically in sync
was
with.
not too hard, or
Sorry?
was not too hard to rebase to the its
Not really. Not really.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
just few of the conflicts I had to resolve. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I have rebased as well. It was straightforward. Yeah.
All right. Thanks. So yeah, that's kind of the kind of report I want to share with the group. And is there any other question related to this?
Yeah, actually, just a note. I also would like to request to do the pull rebase, because if you merge it, there will be a lot of issues you would face. So it's better to rebase it. That's what I had done. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. Did anybody else have any other items that they would like to share from a technical sharing perspective? Okay. One note, I think the next week's target plan is to demo. So if you have any PRs that you're working on that it's ready to share, please come prepared to present and share what you've been working on. It'd be great to see the progress that's been made and what's going to be going into the next update. Okay.
And the question to Akash will be like, is it manageable to do the demo of naming strategy for the next week?
So what I'll do, so I can't comment on that right now, but what I'll do, I'll just push all of my changes. I think the acceptance tests are also passing properly. So just review it, like Predrag and Eager, and let me know if there are any changes needs to be done. We'll try to get it merged before the demo, and I think we can demo it.
I mean, I think the merge is not really necessary. I mean, not mandatory. I would say it would be nice to have, but like if you have some like close to merge, run state in the branch, that would also demo to the group.
Okay.
And like that group, I mean, and as a result of that, maybe we can add additional feedback. So if something.
Got it. Yeah, that can be done. That can be done easily. Yeah.
Great. Any other thoughts, questions, concerns at the moment? Zhuang, is there anything that you or your team will be looking to present for next week?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So far, only one PR ongoing to fix issue when deleting the 3 spending request. So Bobo is actually working on that. So I think it's closing to merge. So we'll finish the PR. So
okay.
Yes,
Does it
I
make sense to
responded
present
today.
Okay.
Well, that's just a bug fix. So which
Just bug fix? Okay.
Yeah.
So not really a new feature. Okay. Thank you.
I respond today to the PR. Looks good. Just a couple more polishing steps, and we're good to merge.
Okay. Perfect. Any other comments or questions at this time? Okay. I'm gonna end the recording